Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm here with my mum. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. So we're here and we're doing the parent tag, mum tag thing. I don't know, it's made for girls, so I've changed some of the questions around. I got it from Luke's video, because obviously I don't want to be asking her about my hair and beauty products, because obviously I don't use beauty products. I use hair products though. So anyways, we're gonna get started. Let's do it. First question is, what was I like as a child? This wasn't funny.
You was funny,
I was
quiet,
funny.
you are funny, adorable.
Was? Is that still a was or?
No, that's an is.
Okay, good. I'm adorable. Next question 2 is, what do you think of me making YouTube videos?
Oh, that's easy. Awesome. You're so talented.
Thanks,
and
ma'am, mate.
I'm not the only one who thinks it, being your mum, you see. Defy says that 49,000 people also think the same.
Defy's great. I like Defy.
Defy's awesome.
Okay, next question. What's something funny I did when I was younger?
You got really angry with your nursery school teacher for saying that the prince in Sleeping Beauty was Prince Charming, and you knew it was Prince Philip. Yeah, and you got really annoyed, and she told me when I came to pick you up just how annoyed you'd been about that.
Was that what it was in the book though? Because how could she got that wrong? Like...
I don't know. I think she was just talking about it. Just talking about filming. Yeah.
You can't mess up with your Disney princesses.
Princes.
And princesses.
Yeah.
5? 4? 5?
3.
The next, no. It's this one, but I labelled it 5 even though it's question 4.
Oh, yeah.
Number 5 is, what is a weird habit of mine? Or what is a habit? What do I have a habit of?
The weird, well, it is weird. It's kind of OCD. Whatever room you're in the house, if there's a plug switch on, he sometimes doesn't even look at it. He doesn't see it, but he'll just go over and switch it off. It's like a built-in plug on shouldn't be radar. Like
yeah. Yeah. If the plug's not in and the switch is on,
that's it.
I have to turn it off. Or else it's
nothing
like,
plugged in and the switch is down.
It's just like
you've
on.
just gotta like a real
be
in your bonnet.
Be in my bonnet.
Yeah.
Like Luke's bonnet from that video we did.
Yeah.
Q&A where he's wearing the Easter hat.
Yeah.
Okay then, next question. Next question is, if you had to rename me, what would you name it?
What, if you were still a boy?
Yeah. No, I suddenly changed gender. I just randomly one day woke up and I was like, oh my god, I'm a girl. And then you had to like rename me because James wouldn't make sense.
Quite like the name Joe.
Joe. So I'll be Joe Welford.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Okay, Joe. Next question is,
Joe.
if you went to a restaurant and you could have like anything you wanted, like it was a restaurant where they just served every food ever, what would you order? Like, what's your ideal meal?
My ideal meal is a pick and mix of everything. So bit of this, bit of that. Because if I have the choice of like a, you know, you can get those share platter things, because it's got a little bit of everything, and I like to just pick big meals. I like big meals, but I wouldn't choose a big meal. But if I had to, it'd be steak.
That's what Luke's dad said, steak.
Steak from Black Angus Steakhouse in Florida.
Yeah. It's good that.
Awesome steak.
There's pictures on my Instagram of steak. My Instagram's lasers, spelt like my name.
And the onion rings are like, they're about that big.
They're not quite that big. They're really thick though, aren't they? They're like really
they're about
thick
that deep
for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm not
Probably
sure why.
like that size, kind of. About the size of my face, actually.
What is one thing you wish I would do?
Socialise.
I don't know what that means. Sorry.
I know you don't.
I'm not familiar with that phrase.
Get out more. Get out my house.
Okay, I'll go now. I'll just leave. I'll go talk to a tree. What's something I do that annoys you?
You're constantly in my house. I need you to go out. You're pedantic. So, if somebody says something and it's not absolutely right, it takes me back to your nursery days of Chrissy. Yeah, Chrissy saying about Prince Philip. But you're like a terrier with a bone. If it's not right, you just keep going on and on and on. Kind of annoying.
I can't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Right, okay, next question is, what's something I obsess over?
Well, going back to nursery.
I obsess over Sleeping Beauty.
What do you obsess over? Perfection, particularly in your YouTube videos. It has to be spot on. You're very obsessive about perfection.
Okay, next question is, where would you like to see me in 10 years?
Oh, 10 years, so 27. I'd really like to see you settled, your own home. Get out of mine.
No, I'll be settled with someone else's home. I'll be squatting.
I'd like to see you settled with your own family, really.
By 27?
27.
When were you though? You were like 30 something.
I could be a granny.
You were like
32
32.
when I had you.
Mm.
Kind of just gave my age away. Didn't want to do that. God.
So, yeah, next question is, when were you most proud?
Probably when we opened your GCSE results. Last summer. Really proud. You got some cracking results, and in the latter months you'd worked really hard towards that, harder than the preceding months. And I was really proud that it had come out.
It's good. It's good that.
I've got quite a lump in my throat.
Next question is, what's the worst thing I've ever done?
You haven't done bad things, really. That's really hard. I remember getting a phone call one day when you was at primary school from one of the parents telling me that she'd watched you climb on top of the garage roof.
Oh yeah.
On the way to school.
It wasn't on the way to school.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was on the way to school. I
yeah.
thought we were just randomly out.
No, it was down Birchbarn Way.
Like, guys, let's go climb on the
No,
roof.
you was on your way to school, and you was opposite,
Yeah.
whose house.
Yeah.
And yeah, she rang me and told me about it. But I kind of wasn't cross. It just made me feel boys will be boys.
I climbed on a garage roof. It wasn't even. It was like wasn't it like a public garage roof? It wasn't
No,
like.
it was someone's house.
Oh, was it?
Mm.
I thought it was like one of those ones you could sort of just like, oh look, it's this bit kind of garage roof in the middle of nowhere where people just go and park the cars in.
No.
Like, you pay for it, and it's like.
No.
Oh, was it not? Was it
no.
someone's?
It was
Oh.
someone's house. Yeah, you climbed on a wall first.
Yeah, it's like a broken bit of brick wall. Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
like,
and then you had
go onto
to
the garage roof.
go onto the garage roof, and I think the person who told me thought you'd be in big trouble, but I kind of smiled.
Because I was on a garage roof. What was I doing? Why did I want to do that? I was like, let's go climb on the garage roof.
I don't know why you did
no,
that.
neither do I.
Isn't it? That's a really strange thing, isn't it? Because you've asked me that question, and I can't think of anything worse than that. You said, "What's the worst thing?"
The worst thing I've done is climbed on a garage roof. It's not bad.
I think about the time that your brother scared you and you called him a wanker and pushed him across the room. Didn't you? That wasn't one of your greater moments.
When was that?
In the flaming stairs.
When the bloody hell was that? What were we doing?
You'd gone to the bin in the garage and he'd freaked you out,
Yeah.
shouting "spider,"
Yeah.
and you just come back in, pushed him over, and called him that word. That word.
That's brilliant. That's better than the garage story. That's hilarious. Okay, next question's, what's your favourite moment of us together?
Oh, there's loads and loads and loads. Love spending time. When we take Harvey out, we just chat about this and that. I love it when we get in the hot tub and play music. All of the holidays in Florida. I couldn't pin it down to one specific thing. Whatever we do, we laugh because we've got a very similar sort of
I
humour.
can't think of much either, to be honest. No, like, I can obviously, but nothing really specific. Next
It's a
question.
humorous dimension.
How was I in school? How am I in school? I'm left school. How was I in school? Like, just like through sort of, I don't know, just as a whole.
In general. Well, if I think about the school reports and the comments that they make, they say you need to be a little bit more, get involved a little bit more.
Do you still have my report from year one?
Yeah.
Really?
Reception year.
Where is it? Can we find it?
I've got every report, every school report
Can we get
I've
them
ever
all?
had.
Can we get them all and look at them?
Your behaviour, when I compare it to other parents who tell me about their kids, your behaviour's outstanding. Model student.
Good. Next question is, what would you change if you could raise me again?
I wouldn't do as much for you, that's for sure. I'd do less for you, make you do more for yourself, so that you have more belief in yourself, because your abilities far outweigh what you believe. And I kind of blame myself a little bit for that, because I'm getting all emotional. Hashtag emotion.
The last question is, describe your perfect man. Other than Dad, obviously, and me.
Describe him as in physically, or what
Just
his
as a whole.
qualities would be.
Just the whole.
He would look like David Beckham.
Okay.
He would have the sense of humour of Peter Kay.
What a strange mess. Imagine David Beckham just being like having Peter
Being
Kay's
really funny.
voice. That'd be really
Surely
weird.
FM. Yeah, I think the best quality in someone is someone who can make you laugh. You ask any female, that's what they would say. They might be superficial initially and say, yeah, like I did.
Look like David Beckham.
Yeah, look like David Beckham. But actually,
Needs to look like that.
you
Needs
could
to.
look like David Beckham. The most boring, unfunny person. Sense of humour is key.
You hear that, lads?
It's key.
Sense of humour is key.
Yeah.
If you want to be with my mum,
Oh God.
you gotta be funny.
Gotta be
What
well
am I doing?
funny.
Okay, that's the last question. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you enjoyed my mum. Thanks for being here, mum.
You're welcome.
Thanks for joining. If you do want another video on my mum, because you might possibly enjoy it and be like, yeah, we'd love another video, comment down in the comment section below, tell me what you think. Smack the like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, yeah, obviously. It's not live, is it? Right, hang on. I mean,
Live, it's recording us.
I don't know what I'm about. There we go, I've saved it in my notes. What was that? Oh god, I'm getting emails. Here it is. Right. So, you ready?
I'm nervous.
You ready? I'm gonna intro, okay.